Mr. Kojima's game, Death Stranding 2 on the beach, a full 10-minute gameplay breakdown. When do I even have to ask the question? Just break this down, man.
The needle has been moved, Tripp. The needle has been moved. We cannot find it. It is in a very far away location. We are currently still looking for it. This looked absolutely phenomenal. This is what I wanted at the Game Awards. And I'm high-key happy he didn't do it at the Game Awards, because I don't think we would. 10 minutes of Death Stranding would have been a little too much after 20 minutes of Kojima slobber from Jordan Peele. I think this game looks like it's going to be exactly what I wanted from Death Stranding. Mind you, I don't know what I wanted from Death Stranding 2, but it looks exactly like what I wanted from Death Stranding 2. It's going to be a lot of fun. I see there was a lot that was going on in this trailer. And if you haven't played the game, you're probably like, all this shit is wild as hell. If you have played the game, you're probably like, all this shit is wild as hell. Because there's so much has changed, it's not even funny. Sam being back, I didn't think Sam was gonna be the focus of the next game, to be honest with you. I thought it was gonna be Fragile, who was the girl with the glove mask hands, which was really sick. Again, this man be thinking of the wildest shit and making it hella cool. I would love to have some gloves that just be randomly do shit on my shoulders. That shit was cool. The puppet, dope. The design for the new character, so that's Higgs. He's from the first game. Comes back somehow. He's got fucking a guitar that shoots lightning and is an axe at the same time. I believe in the first game, Lou, the baby that was in the first game. Yeah. At the end of that game, spoiler alert. If you did not play Death Stranding 1, this is a bit of a spoiler.
Skip for 5 seconds if you missed it.
Skip for a second. And even if it is, it's not the biggest. To me, it's not the biggest spoiler, because everything else in that game is. There's so much to that game. I could spoil like the ending, and there'd still be so much you should like witness for yourself. But Lou isn't in the thing anymore, and you see it in the trailer. Like, it's empty. Like, there's a part where it's empty, but you see bubbles. I don't know what happened to the fucking baby. Which is a statement said by awful people, but I don't know what has happened to the baby since then. And it's weird, because like then the robot dude started fighting a samurai that laughed like my baby, and it's like, you don't even know anything about the baby. And I'm like, man, this is fucking absurd. What's going on? Also, when they were on the ship, they were in grayscale. The only other time I can think about why they were in grayscale is when you die in the game. Sam is a repatriate, so he comes back to life, but he has to find his body on the beach, which is like kind of like a space in like the afterlife, but not all the way in the afterlife. So like when you find your body, that little baby thing where like you used to go down the throat and you see the baby, that's him coming back to life essentially. Yeah. Ew. And that's the screen that happens. So like it's weird. It's like you find when you die, you're like your soul, you travel to your body, you go into your throat, and then you see the baby, and then you come back to life. It's a very interesting way, but like during that moment when you're finding your body, everybody's in grayscale. So it didn't really fucking make sense to me why they were in grayscale when they're on a ship in the real world. Unless we are now traveling in between the world of the living and the world of the dead at the same time, maybe through this ship, maybe not through this ship. Maybe they're both repatriates, so they could both go into that world. So maybe they're just there. And then they also said like these rooms are for the crew. They all look the same as yours. Is the crew other players? There's a lot to unpack in this fucking trailer. I'm gonna have to do a whole video on it, because there's too much to unpack in this trailer. But all in all, graphics amazing. We get natural disasters, which really does change the game, because now when you're delivering shit, like I could die to a landslide. That's something I didn't even consider. Like the bridge I built to get over here got destroyed in a flood. Now shit is different. Now I gotta find a different way around. Like it's definitely going to be an amazing experience. 2025 was not the year I wanted to see on this game, but I can wait. 2025 it's already a stacked year just with GTA. With Death Stranding, I don't think I'm gonna be playing like any multiplayer games.
Bro, the biggest thing I got from that is like a lot of people in this game with some throat ghosts, and that's insane to me. But deadass, I'm speaking seriously. This game looks ridiculous. The environments that you were running through, again, you was in like sands, you was in rocky areas, mountains, like everything just looks so crisp. Yeah, like again, we in Mexico, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm going straight to the Topo Chico factory because this shit hard. You know what I'm saying? This shit fire. But absolutely, like, just wild. Again, they're using like the different, I guess it's like AI, I guess, who are now porters now or deliverers now. I don't even know. There's
robots.
There's a lot of stuff that is just like so utterly confusing, but so utterly like interesting about this game, bro. Again, the whole ending sequence with the dude with the guitar, I think Higgs, as you said, and then the dude with the sword just going at it. I'm like, what the hell's going on here, bro? It's so much to unpack from somebody who hasn't been a Death Stranding fan, but I can echo the sentiment that a lot of people felt that was this showing of Death Stranding looks at the eye way more interesting than what we saw at first, or maybe more, I guess, just alluring at that first glance. You know what I mean? Because the first part we're like, okay, we're just seeing like things like that. We didn't understand what was going on. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this game will give a lot more, give a lot of more people some moments to be like, yo, you know what? Maybe we should try this fucking game. You know, maybe we should like try to get in there. So from what I saw from Death Stranding 2, I was impressed of this, and I'm like, damn, I might need to put on the delivery suit, man. I might need to get to move some packs. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be a really good game. I don't think it should be the game that people start with, but I think that if there's a time to play Death Stranding 1, I think now is the time. It's a good game if you're like trying to just blow through it just to understand the story. You can always throw it on easy mode. We love a good amount of accessibility, but like I think once people get past the hurdle of like, and this is in and of itself, my own gripes with people who talked about the game was just like a lot of people they saw the value in making a joke of it than the value in talking about it. So like a lot of people were just like UPS packages, and like when you boil it down, yes, that is exactly like when you boil it down to a very basic degree. Yeah, sure, it is, you're delivering packages, but like that's like me going and being like, why the fuck would I want to play Lethal Company? It's just grabbing shit and selling shit. Yeah. Like all I'm doing is walking around and grabbing. It's like, why are you doing it? Oh, because there are other aspects of the game that make it fun, that make it entertaining, like XYZ. Mm-hmm. But when you boil it down to like what people see on the outside, sure, dismiss it. And honestly, I didn't really care about people dismissing it, because one thing about Kojima will always make games. I feel like the brand is too strong to be for one game that has mixed reviews to really like destroy it. So I was just like, yo, if y'all don't want to play it, that's fine. But then I see a bunch of people talking on the timeline like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Whoa, what the fuck is going on? This is cool, da 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 da. And then it's like, oh, y'all didn't want to deliver packages, so
you wasn't only shooting in the gym.
Like, you wasn't out here holding on those backpack straps, climbing mountains to deliver fucking pizza under an hour. Like, y'all don't know about this shit. But I'm gonna let y'all rock, because at the end of the day, like, the progressive success. Like, I'm sure Death Stranding 2 will sell more than Death Stranding 1, because the people who played 1 are like, oh, this is gas. And then when everybody who from 1 goes to 2, and they're all like, damn, this shit was heat. And now everybody's like, oh, I don't want to miss out. I'm gonna go back. Oh, wow, this shit is gas. That Embracer could never. Like, I'm telling you guys, it's all about progression. It's all about progression, and this is going to be a great sequel.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I might have to lock in, man. I might have to go get my certification, man. Just.
And the issue I have is that a lot of people will say, like, last point on the people who talk shit about this game.
Because I was there.
Is that the game was free on Epic. It is on Game Pass. Yeah. It is free on PlayStation Plus. There's so many opportunities for you to play this game for is free.
Yeah.
And that's just like, if you didn't want to tap in, you didn't want to tap in. Like, that's really what it is. Like, there's just too many opportunities for you. That's like me saying I haven't beaten Control, like the game with the red girl with the red hair, is just because I haven't beat it. But I promise you, I have that shit on Epic for free. I got it on Game Pass. Like, I made the decision not to play it yet. And I have it downloaded. I'm going to play it. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have the option. Y'all got the power. Y'all just would rather make these whack ass jokes that get y'all 3 likes on a tweet, and then go back to playing Call of Duty, or go back to playing whatever, or playing Valorant and spending $300 on a knife. Like, y'all got it. I don't care, because I'm gonna have fun.
Hey man, that's real. I think I have it on Game Pass. No, not Game Pass. I mean, I think I have it on Epic. But yeah, man, shit, it's serious out there. But for the Game Awards, that was not it. That was not all we had to talk about, because there was one more tidbit of news that came from the Kojima camp, and is that he's going back. He's going back. It is time. They've announced that Kojima is going back to the action espionage genre of games, and he's building a brand new IP in that lane that, again, he came up in through the Metal Gear series. He's making something new. It's currently titled Physint or Physint, whatever you want to pronounce it as, but it's going to be a brand new, again, groundbreaking action espionage game. It's going to apparently tie a lot of, again, movie and game elements. Going to be an interactive experience, but they're going to really up it and raise the levels of how much immersion you get into it. That's all we got so far in terms of details from Kojima, but he's in heavy partnership with PlayStation Studios to make something new. How'd you feel about this news?
The only negative thing I can say about Kojima is that with every physical announcements, whatever showcasing of Death Stranding, I get 2 more games that are being announced that are made by this production company, and I'm just like, okay, like I love the shit that he announced at the Game Awards. That's like, how many games are we up to that he's like? Was that the Xbox game? I'm assuming, like at this point. Like,
yes. Holy shit, like, you're right.
And like, because he also did it at Xbox. This turned like, I'm making a game for y'all.
This turned in like 4.
It's so many games, Kojima. There's only one of you. Please, bro. I need to see if Death Stranding is gonna be fucking a trilogy. I need that 3rd game, Kojima, please, before I'm 45. Like, I need you to finish this. But it does look cool. Again, he didn't show us anything. He just said, I'm working on games, which is like a firefighter clocking in and then being like, hey guys, I want to make an announcement. I'm gonna be fighting some fires. Like, yes, we know, bro, we know. And I'm excited that it's an espionage game. Like, I hope it is more unhinged than Death Stranding. I hope I get like Metal Gear Stranding. I need it to be like nuts, because when you think about it, like, Death Stranding is the first game he was able to make with nobody telling him no.
Yep.
And I think that shit is amazing. Like, I think it's so fucking wild. It is such a cool trip, because you're just like, damn, all of this shit is happening. Like, there's just so much to take in right now. So I can't imagine what an action espionage game is gonna look like from them when then nobody can tell him no. Mind you, fucking Metal Gear had fucking flying kids with psychic abilities shooting nukes at you. Like, one dude literally had electric powers, and there were people telling him, dial it back. Imagine when nobody's there. This shit's gonna be heat. I can't wait. I mean, everything Kojima does, I have no complaints on. Like, go crazy, man. This is gonna be dope.
Yeah, I'm excited though. I'm not gonna lie. Him having, again, his own license to create something in this space. All I know is Konami must be fucking pissed. Konami must be pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. They're like, yo, why the fuck is he back? Why is he back? Why? He couldn't just stick to the delivery stuff like he did before. Why he came back now? Why he doing our shit? Nah. Like, it's up, man. But I think this is serious. I think he's not going to do anything. He's not going to do just anything. Again, this is one of the guys that's like, independently, he's going to do whatever he wants to do. When he feels the vision behind it, he's going to push. And again, I feel like how he described it could be the perfect segue that PlayStation loves. They want to have that IP that encapsulates everything, whether it be movies, TV, gaming, all that. They want to have a transcendent experience across mediums. That's their goal. That's what they've been trying for years now with the Uncharted series, what they're going to do with God of War, what they've been doing with The Last of Us. They want their IPs to transcend. And what Physint is looking to do, I think Kojima's kind of talking the language of Sony, and that's why they've invested in him so heavily with this. So I can't wait to see what it is. The cast probably gonna be crazy. We're gonna have The Rock, Vin Diesel, Timothy Chalamet, Tyrese. We're gonna have a crazy cast and shit. It's gonna go wild. But honestly, I'm excited to see what comes of Physint in the years to come. Definitely gonna be this shit gonna be PS6 or 7 though. That's all I know.
You know what I need my man to do?
What?
I need my man to go find Oscar Isaac and make him the main character of this game.
Just
he was supposed to
for the ad life, for the steak ad life. Yeah.
He was supposed to be Solid Snake in the movie, and I don't know if the movie's even still happening, but hey,
that'd be hilarious.
Oscar
Poach
Isaac as the protagonist. We get Kiefer Sutherland who voiced Venom Snake in Metal Gear Solid 5, and you get David Hayter back on the front. Actually, I don't know if David Hayter would, because like he did kind of get shafted on Metal Gear Solid 5. Like Kojima did say like, I'm gonna go with Kiefer Sutherland, but if he got David Hayter, hey, I'm just saying you could unite the snakes. You know what I'm saying? We could go crazy with the snakes.
Call the whole organization Medusa on top of their head.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and he's got, it's funny because in Death Stranding 2, I think he said that like the director from like Mad Max, they body captured him.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
man,
Miller. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like it's crazy smart to me when you think about it. Like him doing this thing where like he just gets the people and be like, hey, I just want to use your model as like a person. Like not I'm gonna AI generate you into some shit. It's really just like, hey, I just want to put you in a game, and you don't even gotta be in it. Yeah, like you could just, I just want you as a person in it. I don't really need your voice. Like you don't have to do anything but just come up, show up, get your picture taken 1,000,000 times. Like, bro, that's just smart.
And they're like, and have it sound to be like, so what are you doing? So what's the game? Yeah. And then they're like, oh yeah, cool. And then next thing you know, Jordan Peele's on stage with your ass, and then you wonder what the hell happened.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, man, I just can't wait. I could go on for hours about all the things that this man is doing. And this shit's gonna be so I need to go, actually, never mind. I was gonna say, I need to go re-download Death Stranding, but I never deleted it. Like, it's always been on my computer. As soon as I got the computer, that's the first thing I downloaded. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap back into some Death Stranding. We might have to throw that shit on the stream or something, because I need to play this shit again now. Because I don't think people understand. I will be your if you don't want to play the game, I will be your vehicle to play the game. I will beat it on stream, and y'all can just watch the videos. And if after somebody playing it for you isn't enough, then hey, mind your business, Kang. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Just don't worry about it. When we get fucking electric guitars that we were fucking shooting electricity out of and fighting with an axe, like, bro, y'all got it, man. Have fun. Play whatever the fuck y'all want.
Hey, listen, man. The Kojima Sapiens are up 1, man. They're up 10. They might be up 10.